Welcome everyone. So, mistakes were made, and basically, I switched from the stable version that we are at 0.74, and I ended up going with the experimental version. So, when I did the switch, I figured that it would just include the experimental features. Well, it wouldn't play that game save file, so we had to start all over. So what I did, instead of dragging you guys along from the very beginning, since we already have a few episodes so far, I decided to just start off just like I did before, off the first island, try to grab most of the supplies and stuff like that from there. I came back with about, I think, 3 or 4 chests from a few of the ships on that island. And well, this is where we're at. We're on this island here, and pretty much they had a couple of giant crabs, one of the big giant wild boars, and then there's a couple smaller wild pigs and stuff like that. So I got attacked right away. Got attacked by the crab. As I was trying to kill that thing, then the crab came after me, of course. So I nearly died, and I just ran and jumped in the ocean, so they can't swim or come after you. It's kind of odd that a crab wouldn't come after you in the ocean. At least not even, knee high or waist high or something like that. Well, anyways, I did end up killing it. I'll show you in another video how to do that. You pretty much have to stab it, hit it. You can't throw a spear at it, but you can peck at it with a spear. So what I was doing, I just chopped it with the hatchet. Only problem is a few times it got close, so it did nick me a bit, but it's not too bad. They don't do too much damage. You could do you'll probably take about 4 or 5 hits, maybe 6, and then that's about it. You'd want to call it quits after that. So, well, what we're doing here is just kind of like reorganizing, start crafting those lashings, stuff like that. And basically, I'm kind of starving and I'm getting dehydrated. So, I need to make that water still. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Just kind of getting rope, because all the stuff that I want to make, it's going to create a lot of lashings. And I did bring some rope over from the other island, which is, that's one of the most important things early on in the game, is get those, lashings or rope or whatever they call it. So anyway, yeah, they call it lashings, but it's kind of weird, so I'll just call it rope. So basically that's what you got to do early on. Just take out these palm saplings here, or the yucca trees, or yucca plants or whatever, because those ones will drop about 4 or 5, usually 5, and just start making rope real quick. That's the only thing that these fibrous leaves are good for. That's all they do. Well, there is one more thing. I guess you could use the fibrous leaves to fill up your water still, so it collects moisture in the air, and that's how it fills up the water still. You could also let it sit without leaves, and then when it rains, it will fill up on its own. So usually that might be a good idea. Just take out all the leaves or drink all the water. By that time it rains or storms, unless it just happens that kind of get unlucky that a storm comes in early on in the game, but make some water containers or some water skins, and then you'll have some containers to fill up uh, the water from the water sills. So then when it does rains or you see that it's raining, just go real quick, fill those up, or drink all the water that you need, and then that way those leaves, and don't put leaves anymore, and then that way the leaves will go away, and now when it rains, it's just kind of making it a little bit more efficient. That's all. But I mean, it's something you could do later on when you got nothing better to do, maybe. But really, it's not that important. But early on, yeah, gotta get that rope. I mean, you pretty much make everything with it. All your tools, use it. All your basic stuff, especially this crude axe and stuff. And then later on, to make the more advanced tools, you're gonna use leather, which is kind of like a leather rope, pretty much. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Just almost got all the resources here to make the water still. So I know I brought some stuff. Yeah, brought the cloth from there. Oh, not enough room. Okay. Yeah, just drag it over here. And see, yeah, I gotta drop some stuff. What else do I need? Oh, yeah, I have everything here. Okay. So there we go. That's all we needed. Now it's food. And my guy's starving, but yeah, we gotta fill up that water still with the palm prawns. Yeah, this is what you want to use early game, because you won't need those. They're kind of useless at this time. What they're really good for, or useful for, is when you start building. You can use them as roofing materials. So you have shade, and you can get out of the sun, so you don't scorch and get sunburn and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, when you get into building and you've already created a lot of tooling and stuff like that, then you don't need the rope as much. You're gonna use more leather by that time. So I would just yeah, I wouldn't worry about the big palm trees, palm tree leaves, or palm fronds. Yeah, I would just use those for the water still, stuff like that. So yeah, now just trying to cook up this meat. You see, I'm kind of at the last 2 points on the food and water. So you know, trying to get back up real quick, because my health is low from the fight with the boar. Too bad I didn't film that. I wasn't recording when I did that. I just kind of got on the island, and I figured I would get all situated, but then I just started getting attacked real quick. So luckily though, I did come with some spears, so I was kind of prepared, but I didn't expect to get kind of ambushed by 2 of those guys. So yeah, they hit me a little bit. Really wanted to just kind of take them out so I can clear this section. So I knew this was clear. When I went to the other side of the island, there was another giant crab, and there's a pig or 2 or something, but that's about it. There's just 1 wild boar. So, but I really needed the meat, so kind of was good. Came in handy. So now I really want to do this plank station here. I want to start building a raft, and it's a good idea when you go to the ships and they have those barrels or the little flotation balls, stuff like that. So it's a good idea to, if you're gonna build it out there on the water, you could do that. Oh, there's a snake there. Hold on, it's kind of hard to see him. He's right in that little crevice there. Is that it right there? It's kind of yellow there. Gotta be it. Nope. Oh, that's him right there. Okay, barely see him. He's right there in the little foliage there. Wow, that was tough to see. Oh shoot, he's coming after me. Get him. There we go. Whoa, got him. So yeah, um, what we want to do is go and get those ships and get some of those barrels and flotation stuff and build a raft. So when you build a raft, it's a good idea to get some materials with you. As soon as you build it on the water, I think it's gonna float away quick, so fast that it's possible you might not even be able to put a platform up. But you need, in order to build the platform, you need either a couple planks, which is kind of the least amount of items. It's either you do the 2 planks or you do the 2 sheet metal or corrugated metal. Either way, they both look cool. With the barrels, I kind of like the corrugated metal. You know, kind of matches. You know, barrels with the metal floor, but it's really preference. It doesn't make a difference at all. Doesn't make it more durable or anything like that. But you gotta have a floor if you want to put a anchor, or if you want to put a sail or anything like that. So as soon as you put those flotation devices and build that raft section, you need basically 1 rope with, depending on what you're using, if it's barrels, I think it's 3 barrels per section. So 3 barrels with 1 rope will make 1 section, and it's 3 of those flotation balls, the yellow ones, that will make 1 section with the rope. So you need rope. Bring like 4 or 5 with you. Actually, you need 4 rope for 1 platform. So 4 rope and 2 planks or the 2 sheet metal. So I would bring like 6 ropes, stuff like that, depending on, you know, how much you think you got available. There we go. So like I said, rope is very important. I can't stress that enough. Especially, you know, early game. So we're gonna go out there, but now I'm just trying to get prepared. You know, getting some sticks here. Man, this thing takes a long time. There's these you know, yucca trees. These are the ones that are getting they'll get you pretty much 1 rope and you'll have an extra. One thing you gotta be careful, sometimes they just clip into certain things. See, like that, you barely see it. It's probably somewhat clipped into the rock wall there, but you know, you just gotta put that dot over it and see something highlighting, and that's it. So like this one went around the tree, or it's right there, so close to the tree trunk. So it's hard to see sometimes, but that's all you gotta do. Just put your dot over it and it'll highlight white, and you'll know that's where it is and pick it up. So yeah, I'm just basically just collecting resources real quick. I got stones already. Sticks are kind of tough on this island. It seems like there's not. I mean, it's only the smaller kind of pine trees and stuff like that. So it's just you just gotta do it. You gotta grind it. You know, most games you gotta do a little bit of grinding at the beginning, and that's kind of what this is. You know, it's survival, right? Same thing. You know, when you're trying to survive, um, you gotta get your basic needs in food, water, um, and then after that, you know, get some tools, um, and you know, whatever projects you want to do. Um, you just got to have some resources available to do certain things. So, you know, same thing here. So, I'm trying to get my health up, but I just can't figure out um, what I need. So I thought that there might be like something that you can drink, or you know, to help get your health going, kind of like some vitamin, or um, like a painkiller or antibiotics. But it doesn't look to be that way. So the antidote is for when you get poisoning. You'll see that on your watch under the stats effects menu. And the bandage is when you're bleeding. So if you get attacked, usually it's by something pretty big. Could be by crab, or giant crab or boar, but usually it's by, a lot of times I've seen is by a shark. So when you get, you know, chomped on by a shark, you're gonna bleed. So if you're bleeding, you gotta get a bandage yourself up, stop the bleeding. So that's really it as far as like health wise. I'm thinking I just need to eat, just get my hunger and my dehydration, my thirst back up, and maybe that's all I needed. You know, that's all I need. So we'll see. Just waiting for that meat to cook, and takes a little bit. I do want to kind of get like a fire spit going, so I can cook more meat. You can put one meat over the fire, and then you can put another one above it. But you know, we need, like I said, we need leather. So that's since I killed the wild boar, but I didn't chop him up. Oh, there we go. See, so our health is going back up a little bit. So it really was the food and the water, probably. So it's both. But yeah, we're trying to get leather. I'm trying to build the refined axe, so we can start building better things. But we need the refined axe for the plank station, so we can make planks, and they're pretty easy to make. It's just making that station, and is to get that refined axe, but you need leather, and a lot of times you can find leather on the boats, in the chests, or just in their containers over there on the boats. So you might get lucky. You need two leathers, but if you don't find it, then you know, just you gotta get on an island with a boar and get that rawhide. And once you get that tanning station, all you do is just get rawhide and go craft leather. It's pretty quick. Let me get this guy. He's quick though. because he's smaller. He's quick. He kind of got jammed up there. Oh man. Yeah, you gotta be careful. If you miss and you hit rock, then it'll break your spear. So yeah, this guy should give me I think a couple rawhides. Let's see. Yeah, 2 rawhides and usually two pieces of meat. So I like this island. It's pretty big. Kind of flat. It's got flat areas, but you could build against that rock wall or the rock formation in the middle and get yourself some shade. So what you do is just watch where the sun comes in, where it rises, and just build your stuff and kind of set up shop on the opposite side of that, because then by that time the sun starts to get strong early on. You might get enough shade for a while till the sun crosses over, and then by that time it starts to die down, not be so strong. So then you're not gonna get sunburn as easily. You could still do it, but it's not as likely. But getting sunburn, I mean, it's not too bad. What it does pretty much is just makes your thirst go down. So I go out there just in case a shark sneaks up on me and takes a bite out of me. I don't want to just die instantly. At least if I get a chance to get hit once or twice, and maybe escape if something. But now we just need those sticks. The 4 sticks. It's kind of hard. I haven't found a lot of sticks lying around, so I've had to chop down trees. But some islands you go to, there'll be a lot of sticks all over the place on the floor, so you don't really have to chop too much. But after this video, what I'll do is, so I don't keep you guys too long, I'll just go and chop down all the trees, especially all the little pine trees, and get sticks, and pretty much just make a huge pile of resources. Plus I also want to start building. I think this is the island that we're gonna build on. On the last episode, I think we were gonna build on that island that we landed on, but I never got there. We got wiped. Well, I got wiped, and I wiped myself. So pretty much, yeah, screwed up. But we're here now, and we're making it happen. So, brick station. I'm kind of trying to figure out what else to build, really. What can we get going? What else we need to, we got a lot of things here with us. So eventually I'll make some arrows and stuff, but I'm thinking of that refined pick. It'll help us get some stones. But for now, yeah, I'm just gonna go grab all this stuff off the shore, kind of clean up, make a pile, see what we got going, and I need to know how much planks do I need to make. So there's the wild boar. That's the one, the giant hog. That's what they call him. So this guy will give you quite a bit. I think like about 4 rawhide and I think it's 4 pieces of meat. If it's not 4, then it's 2, but it's the large pork steaks. So they take a lot longer to cook. But
oh, gross.
They do fill up your hunger pretty quick. So I think 2 of those will probably top you off if you're empty. But I do want to make a smoker eventually. So just kind of getting situated here and trying to prioritize you know, the resources to craft some stuff to get a raft going. I want to build a raft because the raft is a little bit faster than that emergency raft that we came off the airplane with. So that just takes a little bit longer. Plus, if we get a sail, then we don't even have to row or paddle, and that'll be cool. That'll be nice. And we just cruise, go, and wherever the wind takes us. Hopefully to another island that's rich in resources. But yeah, we can bring some stuff, and I want to build a raft with some kind of container storages, so then we can just take a huge load of empty containers with us to another island, and then have room, inventory space to bring back a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. So yeah, look, you know, all that leather, and it's very useful, especially when you get the refined axe, some other stuff. So we're getting there. We're almost there. Well, guys and gals, that is going to call it for the day. It is getting kind of late here, and I want to get this edited, finalized, and uploaded to YouTube. So hope you enjoy the content. If there's anything else you'd like to see, or I should do something a little bit different, just post it in the comments below and I will respond. So until next time, farewell. Take it easy.